My wife's last words to me were, "You still have time." 3 simple words that completely shattered my world and, at the same time, rebuilt it. I'm 60 years old. For 41 of those years, I thought I was doing everything right. I chased the career, the money, the status. I told myself I was building a future for us. But in reality, I was building a monument to my own ego, and I missed everything that truly mattered. Today, I'm not here to ask for your pity. I'm here to give you the advice I wish someone had screamed at me when I was 20, 30, even 40. This is the raw, unfiltered truth from a man who learned life's hardest lessons far too late. My hope is that my mistakes can save you from making the same ones. First, let's talk about time. It's the only currency that matters, yet we waste it like it's infinite. You think you have all the time in the world. You say, "I'll travel later, I'll spend more time with family when I retire. I'll start that hobby next year." Next year becomes the year after, and soon you're looking back at a graveyard of broken promises to yourself. My wife, Sarah, she loved to paint. She had this little easel set up in the corner of our sunroom, collecting dust. Every weekend, I'd see it, and she'd say, "Maybe this Sunday." And I'd say, "I've got to finish this report, or I need to catch up on emails." I was always busy being important. The Sunday she was talking about never came. Now, all I have are blank canvases and the deafening silence of what could have been. Don't wait for the perfect time. It doesn't exist. The perfect time is now. Right now, this very second. Your time is a finite resource. Treat it like the treasure it is. Don't trade your todays for some imaginary, perfect tomorrow. Next, relationships. You are not an island. The people you choose to surround yourself with will either be the wind in your sails or the anchor dragging you down. I spent decades networking. I had a phone book filled with important people. I went to dinners, played golf, and laughed at jokes that weren't funny, all to climb a ladder that led nowhere meaningful. When Sarah got sick, do you know how many of those important people called? 2 out of hundreds. But my neighbor, the one I only ever gave a polite nod to, he mowed our lawn every week without being asked. My sister, who I hadn't called in months because I was too busy, she drove 6 hours just to sit with me in a hospital waiting room. Your real circle is smaller than you think. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. It's about the people who show up when life gets ugly, not just when the champagne is flowing. Nurture those relationships. Call your parents. Have dinner with your siblings. Tell your friends you love them. Those connections are your real wealth. I was a billionaire in contacts and a pauper in genuine connection. Don't make that mistake. Let's discuss regret. Regret is the heaviest baggage you will ever carry. It's a ghost that whispers "what if" in your ear when you trying to sleep. My biggest regret isn't a business deal I missed or an investment that went south. My biggest regret is the thousands of tiny moments I let slip away. The times Sarah wanted to go for a walk and I said I was tired. The family vacations I spent half the time on my phone. The conversations I only half listened to because my mind was on a quarterly report. I was physically present but mentally a million miles away. You see, life isn't lived in the big, grand gestures. It's lived in the small, everyday moments. The shared laugh over a burnt dinner. The quiet comfort of holding someone's hand. The beauty of a sunset you actually stop to watch. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of a life well lived. I spent my life collecting accolades, but I missed collecting memories. Don't be me, be present. Put the phone down. Look people in the eye when they talk to you. Truly listen. Your full attention is the most valuable gift you can give someone. And what about success? Our society has a twisted definition of success. It's all about the corner office, the fancy car, the number in your bank account. I had all of that. I was the successful one in my family. I wore the suits, I flew first class, I had the big house, and I was miserable. I was running on a treadmill of ambition, constantly chasing the next promotion, the next bonus. I thought if I just got to the next level, then I'd be happy. But the goalposts always moved. True success isn't about what you have, it's about who you are. It's about your character, your integrity, your compassion. It's about the positive impact you have on the people around you. Did you make someone's day a little brighter? Did you act with kindness when it would have been easier to be angry? Did you live a life aligned with your values? That's the real metric of success. I wish I had chased purpose instead of profit. Find what sets your soul on fire, what makes you feel alive, and do more of that. Even if it doesn't come with a big paycheck. Your fulfillment is worth more than any salary. Finally, I want to talk about vulnerability and asking for help. I was raised to be strong, to be the provider, the rock. Showing emotion was a sign of weakness. So I buried everything. Stress, fear, sadness. I thought I was protecting my family, but I was just building a wall around my heart. When the diagnosis came, I tried to handle it all myself. The appointments, the insurance, the fear. I didn't want to burden anyone. One night, my son, who was in his 30s, found me crying in the garage. He just sat with me. He didn't say much. He just put his arm around me. In that moment, the wall I had spent a lifetime building came crumbling down. It was the most connected I had felt to him in years. Being strong isn't about never falling. It's about having the courage to admit you need a hand to help you get back up. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to ask for help. Whether it's from a friend, a family member, or a professional therapist, reaching out is a sign of immense strength, not weakness. Don't carry your burdens alone. Sharing them doesn't just lighten your load. It deepens your connection with those who love you. If you're struggling, please talk to someone. Your life is too precious to suffer in silence. You still have time. Those were her last words to me, and they are my words to you now. If you're 25, you have so much time. If you're 45, you still have time. Even if you're my age, 60, you still have time. Time to change. Time to forgive yourself. Time to forgive others. Time to start living the life you were meant to live, not the one you thought you were supposed to. Don't wait for a tragedy to wake you up. Don't wait until you're staring at a lifetime of regrets. The clock is ticking for all of us. Start today. Make that call. Take that walk. Book that trip. Tell them you love them. Live a life that, when you get to the end, you won't need someone to tell you that you still have time, because you'll know you used yours wisely. Thank you for listening to an old man's ramblings. This wasn't easy to share. But if my story can help just one of you avoid the pain of regret, then it's worth it. Subscribe for more real stories and honest advice. Most importantly, leave a comment below. What's one lesson that hit you the hardest? And what's one thing you're going to change, starting today? I'll be reading every single one. Your stories matter. Now go and make the most of your time.